Your child is my child, and my child is your child. The news reports another mother arrested for the slaughter of her infant daughter. Her body battered, scar-filled, stuffed in soiled sheets under a motel bed, smothered in red, as a heart bled from the maid who discovered her. Remained stiff and cold, were only 4 weeks old. 48 weeks from hearing happy birthday for the very first time. Killed by a mother who lost her heart, soul, and mind. Another man is placed under arrest for causing the death of his girlfriend's son left in his care. As the 4-year-old slept, the coward crept. Dousing the bed with gasoline, he set the child ablaze. Pleasant dreams became a hellish scene as flames engulfed the toddler's screams and consumed him hungrily. The child could not be saved, sent to an untimely grave by a man enraged because the mother broke a promise she made. Death without humanity, cycles of insanity. Death without humanity, cycles of insanity. It breaks my heart, but I can't hear the sounds of my breaking heart over the sounds of the breaking bones and battered spirits and shattered lives, carrying battle scars, hurting those that survive. Sometimes I find myself crying without knowing why, because I'm feeling the pain of someone else who is yet another extension of myself. And there should be no dry eyes as long as one poor, defenseless child is left to die. Because your child is my child, and my child is your child. And we know the reasons why. Children die because some women spread their legs without giving a thought to who or what fertilizes their eggs. Others too selfish, inexperienced, or doped up to act responsibly. All help perpetuate the madness of this insanity. Some mothers put more care into picking fruit than the men they expose to their precious youths. They give their children's lives away for brief encounters of sexual play. It angers me that a mother could place the pleasure of a sexual side before the desperate pleas and the needs of her own child's cries. While she gets rocked, the child slowly dies, and we have the nerve to call ourselves civilized? What's the solution? Do your share for the revolution. Stand up for our children. That's what they need us to do. You look out for my child, and I'll do the same for you. When children cry, respond with all due diligence. Look for signs of abuse. Use intelligence. Put abusers on notice. Let them hear our angry roars. Let them know they can't escape from the reach of our claws. Make them feel severe consequences and the legal system's jaws. Reduce crimes against children with harsh child protection laws. Because your child is my child, and my child is your child. How can I stay silent while one child complains of hunger and abuse and withers in pain? And I cry for all that child could have been, all that life force stepped out in a moment of sin. And although that might be what some call fate, I mourn for the loss of potential so great. And as long as one poor defenseless child is left to die, there should be no dry eyes. As long as one child dies from neglect, tears will remain in my eyes, and I will respond to that child's cries. I'll be the voice for my silent allies. Because your child is my child, and my child is your child. I said your child is my child, and my child is your child. And together, we can protect our youth.